So first is import CV2. Second, take the path to particular path variable. This path variable contains the complete path. Then you have to read the image. That image is present in image variable. Now you can see the output of that image. This is the output for the image, RGB color channel right here. And now you have to read the image, and it is shown like in a particular window. Okay, so this is our image, and what this image represent, this image represent the variable which contain pixel value of color image. Okay, any doubt till now? Write in chat box. Quickly give your response. Have you understood this I am show function? How to represent this I am show function? You have to define the image name, and you have to use this image variable name. So this image variable name, okay, consists of pixel values. These are the pixel value of the image. Okay, so this wait key is a function. It will wait to display the particular image. This is our image. It will display until we press 0. When we press 0 from the keyboard, this image is not going to be displayed after that. And we are using another function, destroy all windows. So all the windows which are opened using this Jupyter notebook, they all will be closed. Okay, they all will be destroyed. Okay, so all the windows will be destroyed after this function. So when I am going to press 0 from the keyboard, this particular window will be destroyed. So let's see. Okay, so when you click on this particular image, you press 0 from the keyboard, you can see this window will disappear and this program executed completely. These are two faces. So this face represent what type of emotion you have to detect. Okay, so this is a complete image, and this complete in this complete image there are so many objects. Okay, so first task is to detect the particular face of a person. Okay, so how to detect the particular face of a person? You have to define the boundary for your face. Okay, you have to define the boundary for your face, and you have to define its pixel values or its coordinate value. Okay, so this is our face, and we have to define these coordinate values, and with the help of these coordinate values you extract particular portion of that image and extract the features. So what are the features? Features are that there are some portions which has your eyes, there are some portions which have your nose, there are some portion which has your mouth. Okay, so you have to extract, this is feature number 1, you have to extract the feature number 2, then feature 3, then feature number 4. Okay, and you have to store all these features in your classification. Okay, and there is a predefined features present in your data set. Okay, so if this f1, f2, f3, f4 will match with each other, if these features are matched with each other, so they will give you the output like your face is smiley one or it is of sad type. Okay, So this is a database, then this is applied to the classifier and it gives you output as smiley face, okay, or a sad face. So NumPy library is used for numerical operations. Okay, numerical operations like right here we are using the object of this NumPy library. We have created object as NP, and with the help of this object you can call any functions. So this is a ones function, so it will create one. So any black and white image contain the value 1 and 0. So what represent this 1, what represent this 0. So this 1 has some value and this 0 has some color value. Okay. So when we executed this complete line of code, you will find that this line is represented on this frame. Okay. So you can see 512 comma 512. So what is the image size? So this image starting from this position to this position, its length is 500, height is also of 500. Okay, so 500 by 500 is the image size. Then we have placed the depth is 3. So what does this 3 means? 3 means this RGB color channel. Okay, so np dot unit 8 multiply by 255. Okay, so we can define the number of ones up to these number of places. Okay, so in second we are placing line of particular image. Initially we define this image. Okay, so there is no line inside this image, it is a complete white because this is multiplied by 255. What is the color combination? It starts from 0 to 255. So 2 raised to power, how many this value is? 8-bit. Okay. So 2 raised to power 8 is 256. So it is equal to 256. So it started from 0 to 255. That's why we are represented all these color values in the range of 0 to 255. Okay, so 0 stand for your black color and 255 stand for your white color. And in between, if your image is grayscale, so some gray value is present. If your image is off color, then these color values are present. Okay, so 0 stand for black, 255 stand for white. So what does this mean? This means that our image has 3 color channel. Okay, our image has 3 color channel. This is red, this is green, and this is blue, and its size is of 512 and 512. To multiply by 255, you have to multiply by 255. So this color channel is of 8-bit, unit 8. Okay, so what does this unit mean? If you represent unit 8 number, so 2 raised to power 8 is equal to 256. So in Python you can represent the numbers between 0 to 255 because it start indexing is start from 0. Okay, so maximum number up to 0 to 255 is 256. It start from 0, that's why it's 255 right here. Okay, so 0 stand for your black color and 255 stand for your white color. Okay, so we have multiplied right here with 255. So all the one value is multiplied by 255. So what does this mean? all the values are 255, 255, 255. So what does this mean? This complete image is white. So as you can see from this my image, all the pixel values are white. Clear? This line means you have to call this line function. Okay, it will create line. So what is the dimension of this line? We have an image variable. Okay, so this image variable contain 512 by 512 pixel size. Okay, this is our image size. This is our image size. Clear? 512 by 512. Now in this we have to define 25 comma 300. Okay, so we will count the values from here. Okay, so what is the value right here? There is some value. This is called x-axis, y is 300. So 25 is this, y is this. So first pixel value is present right here. Then we take 300, then 25. X is 300, y is 25. So x is 300 right here, y is 25. So 25 is right here. So this is the second pixel value. Then we take 120x, then 80 as y, and this is 50. Okay, the third color channel. So this is R, G, and B. Okay, so these three color channels are represented right here. So 120 value for red, 80 value for green, and 50 value for your blue, and we have placed in this position. Okay, so from your figure you can find out this is the value for your image. You can see right here, if I press 0, this window will close or it will be destroyed. So when you want to draw a rectangle, let's execute this program. This is the output for our program rectangle. So how this program is showing this output, let's see using this code. So first of all, we are importing numpy as np. So we have explained why we have used this numpy library. So numpy library is used for numerical calculation. Okay, so this numpy created some object as np, and with the help of this object you can call any function. So we have called first function as ones, and using this ones function we have defined the image size 512 by 512 by 3. So this is our image size. 3 is the dimension depth of this image. Okay, because it has 3 color channel, R, G, and B. Okay, so this is first depth and second and third. Okay, now np.unitate. np.unitate means 2 raised to power 8 equal to 256. So we can represent it as 20 to 255. Okay, so it start from this position. This position start with 0 and this position end with 255. Okay, it start from 0 and it end at this position 0 to 255. Okay, so in this manner you can represent the pixel value. Now we have multiplied by 255. We have explained that, earlier that if we multiply by 0, all the pixel will be represented as black. Okay, this is black. And if we multiply by 255, all the pixels will be represented as white. Okay, now we are going to call a rectangle function. Okay, so with the help of this rectangle function, create a rectangle. Okay, so first you have to define the coordinate for rectangle. So the first value is for X, second value for Y, this is for X, this is for Y. So first value is taken as what value it will take? X is 25. Let's suppose this is 25 and Y value is 300. So let's suppose this is our 300. This is Y value. Okay. So this is 300. So this is our first position. Okay. Clear? Now X is 300. Let's suppose this is 300 and Y is 25. So Y is right here is 25. So this is 25. So we can create a pixel value from here to here. This is our fourth coordinate. So these four coordinate will be created using these values. Okay. Now 120, 80 and 50. This is the R, G and B. Okay. So you can represent R, G, B values in between these pixel. Okay. And we can define the values as -1. Okay. So you can see this image is created with these number of RGB color channel. Okay. And it will wait until we press 0 from the keyboard. If we press 0 from the keyboard, this window will be clear out and our output is shown as a rectangle. Okay. So you can change the value from here 255. Instead of 255 you will take some value like 200 and then you will execute this code. You will find this gray background is present in this image. Okay. And if you will press 0 and you will change the value right here as 10. Okay. And you can execute. This is the pixels representation, how many times this pixel will be represented. If we take 10, it will be represented as the 10 pixel values from 0 to right here. Okay. So all the borders are of 10 size. If we take -1, so it will take the values 255 -1. So we will take 254 pixel values from here. Okay. Understood, Pankaj? Your question for this 10. Okay. If we take 10, it will take only 10 values for that color. Okay. If you press 0, if we take 100, so it will take the 100 pixel values. Okay. This is the 100 pixel value. So it is the similar process as we have explained earlier. So we are using numpy as np. Okay. You are using ones to represent the values of 500, 512 by 3 pixel value. Okay. Then we use unit 8 for multiplying by 255. Okay. So any doubt till now? Then we use circle function and we use coordinate for this circle. Okay. So what is the coordinate for this circle? You can define these coordinate values. So we take 250 comma 250. So this is the coordinate right here, 250 by 250. And we take these color channel R, G and B color channel, and we take n-1 value right here. This is the n-1 value. If we take 111 value right here, and if we take this 200 as 12 and this 5 as 50, then what happen? You can execute. Initially you have to close this execution, and now you can see this is the output for your second code. Okay. If you increase the value right here, and first you have to close this window, you will see this is the output for the second one. Okay, if you close, this is 5 and this is 120, and we take, this is 11. So you can see this is the output. So similarly you can draw this ellipse also. Just main difference is you have to call this ellipse function, and in this ellipse function you have to define the values for the coordinate, x coordinate, y coordinate. Okay, and you have to put the color channels and the width for that color also you have to represent. Okay, so when you execute this code you will find the values for this. So first point is for 250 and 250, then second point is 150, 80, and you have to represent the values for this. And when you press the end, 0, it will exit from the loop. Next is polygon. This is the polygon. So these are the pixel values for each coordinate. This is first coordinate, second coordinate, third coordinate, fourth and fifth. So these 1, 2, 3, 4 coordinates are generated right here. And where to represent these polylines, they have to represent using this RGB color channel. Okay. So next one is the writing a text.